Today I'm going to the Model Railway Expedition at Carnforth Station Heritage Centre. It's a fascinating miniature world and I can't wait to see all the different layouts. I have been lucky enough to be offered to come early to see Robin set up his model railway layout. He's just turned electricity on, so you can't believe how many things are going on. And you've got your little fire engine going, flashing on, and then you've got this guy here. I think he's stroking his dog. And then here, it's not at the moment going round, but it usually does. Yeah, tank goes round. Oh, there. You can see the conductor down here moving. She's taking a photo, so there should be a flash there. The builder's here and you see him mending it, and his little hand up, and then you see him moving the stuff. So there's a guy here painting, and then there's a little guy who just keeps moving there, and then there's a guy watering plants here. And he's got a little fire going.
Well, that's what's called a water crane, and it's used for filling the steam engines up with water. And the little fire underneath it is to keep the pipe from freezing up in the winter.
Wow.
And they're often known as fire devils or water devils.
See, that one's moving.
Come out. Yes, I did say.
Oh, wow. Got the boats out. Robin even had me helping him make some space for the model railway layouts. So I can't wait to see the transformation, so I'll be coming back on Saturday.
Thank you very much. Welcome. We'll put those magazines back on top of it because they're for sale.
So I have just arrived here this morning, quite early. I'm not used to waking up early, but ta-da! There's so much been added to it. I mean, look at this. So much added to it. We've got steam engines here, which you know I'm a fan of. And then there's a helicopter here. And there's so many things going on. The ambulance has come. Don't believe that bridge was there. Vehicles going around. And these, they aren't started up yet, but there's bikes go around. There's just so many things. Like there's trams going around here. Can't quite see them because they're going behind this building. Hang on, coming out there. Trams going round, and look at that. Massive big aeroplane. So many things have been added to it. And you come over to here, you've got your massive big warplane. Then you've got your little farm thing. I think that day does move, it's not at the moment, but I think it does. And then you've got your little people going across here. And some more vehicles. Then you've got this building here, which I can't quite see what it is, but it's a building. And then you've got this one here, which I believe will be another museum. You've got like a festival fair thing. So you've got a bus going around here, and then you've got all these buses lined up. Like that one's off Harry Potter, and there's loads of other ones going on, which I'm presuming are off other things, just not entirely sure what. And you've got your little bridge going along here. And then, as we've said before, there's little paramedic helping somebody there. Chickens going round. All the park stuff is going round. And then if you can see there, the little conductor for the band, he's playing his music. This says Britannia Wharf, and you can see underneath there, there's a little boat going through. And if you can see inside the windows, there's loads of people inside there, little vehicles. There's people on the roof as well. You've got a big canal boat thing here. And there's a little hippo. You see that with a bird on top of it. As you do. I think there's about 8 layouts all together, and Robin's is one of the largest. So I'm just so impressed by the size of it and the amount of dedication he's put into it and time. So let's go see the others. So we'll look around whole expeditions, but I've just been told by the manager that these seats came from Morecambe Winter Gardens, which is, I mean, it's wonderful. I love winter gardens, and it's recycling as well. So a lovely little cinema room to watch whatever's on. And there's so much history here. You can see all the things going on. I mean, look here, there's some old sheet music, which I'm a fan of. A nice old hat. And other objects. Let's go through and see the other room of the exhibitors. This is Ray's exhibit. Ray, would you like to tell me a bit about it?
Yeah, it's built in 1985. This is Imker, and it's a 1920s corn mill. All the locos, apart from one, are 3D printed. See the green rail car at the top. The corn mill industry was a reserved occupation during World War One because they needed the men in the mills to make the corn and cornbread for the food industry. In the 20s, it's because there's 2 steam wagons, and the steam wagons didn't start to come out until the end of World War One, and they were used for hauling the big guns.
Thank you so much for letting me film it.
You're
Wonderful.
welcome.
I love it all.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm with Graham. I'm doing a little expedition thing.
Yeah. This is probably similar age to your mum.
Okay.
No older. I built this in 1985. It was all built as a bet because that's a child's lunchbox.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And I used to have a few tools in it, and in my tea breaks at work, I'd make bits towards my models. And the foreman that I had at the time said, "I bet you can't build a layout in it." Well, I did, and that's it. And the prize was a 10p cup of coffee out the vending machine. Right, that's got that one going.
This is his other layout. And like, talk us through it.
Where the tufts of grass are and the little bits of white, I know the magnets are there, and the buttons here on the control panel activate the magnets. Now I can, if I want to, continue to push that back now and it won't couple up. And that's all it is.
Turn this. Do you just turn this?
Yes. Yeah. That to change the, now it's going to go forwards. That's the maximum speed, so you can't do a lot of damage at that speed. If you want to go backwards, there's a centre off. You don't want that. You just want to go to the other side. Turn it, and it should go back.
And thank you for showing me and letting me have a go.
Pleasure. Pleasure. You're welcome back at any time.
Thank you very much. Heritage Centre is really fascinating and educational, and the railway station was featured in the 1945 film Brief Encounter. You can watch Brief Encounter in the vintage mini cinema that I showed you before. The station was lovingly restored in 2003 after laying derelict for many years. It is now run by volunteers who care passionately about the Heritage Centre. There is a lot of railway memorabilia on show, but let's get back to the miniature layouts and meet a guy called Mick, and his layout is called Port Ross.
People that I've known or places that I've been, apart from the Undertakers, I've not been there yet. And I just sort of put them all into one street, just for something to make up, Then nobody can tell me I've got it wrong.
Very nice.
supposed to come back. The other one was.
So, can you tell me a bit about your train?
That was, it was an electric rail car that was run by the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. And I think it used to run from Southport to Bradford round about 1900.
All right.
I didn't make that one. A fella I knew made that. All the others that run on it I've made. There's no kits in the houses. Everything's built out of bits of balsa wood and bits of plastic and rubbish.
I think it looks great.
The hillside is made out of polystyrene blocks that was it was a packaging for a fridge. And then we covered it with plaster bandage, you know, like you get wrapped around your arm if you break your arm. Covered it with that, and then put the scatter on top to make it look like grass.
Very realistic.
The trees, some of them are seaweed,
Oh, are they?
some are made, the darker ones are made out of doll's hair,
Oh, okay.
and then we scatter like the grass stuff on them again to give it foliage. All the water is yacht varnish.
Oh, is it?
Just pour it in, and then I've got hairdryer
No.
on it, and that will give it the ripples. And every now and again we swap the stock round and
Move it about a bit.
run other things as well, you know.
Thank you so much, Nick, for letting me look round. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Thank
Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you very much.
you. Had such an interesting day here at the museum in Carnforth. Lovely day. Loved everything about it. Loved all the little, people. You're always looking for something else because there's so many things going on. You never actually see all of it. Such a wonderful day. Lovely meeting everybody. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see more videos like this. Thank you.